Ella Moons. Hey, wow, what a big surprise. Thank you very much for showing up. Wow, this is a treat. How's your channel going? Pretty good. I'm doing good. I'm home alone tonight. Jassie's working, and she called me a while ago and wanted me to do a live stream because we're real close on our watch hours, and we need to get a couple hundred more, and we'll be good to go. Thank you so much for showing up, Ella. Are you still out in California? I just figured it out the other day where I'm thinking you work on a cruise ship, and that is a fantastic job. That would be so cool. And I bet you do really good at it too. And we have shout out to my workmate Liz. Liz Lynn, yes, everybody check out Liz Lynn and Jalen. And that comes from Ella Moons out in California. And Berna's random videos. Hello, hello, hello. I'm doing good down here in Georgia, USA. We're under a flood watch right now, so everybody's kind of panicky. And Ella says, thank you so much. Well, I got to get by those channels too, and I will check them out as well. And Osler Papa. Osler Papa. Hello, hello. Where you calling from, Osler? Are you over in the Philippines? For everybody who don't know, you might already know this, but my wife is from the Philippines, and we've been married going on 4 years this coming May. And she just got her 10-year green card, and we filed for her citizen papers. So that will be coming next. And Ella says, I hope you will cruise. Where do you cruise to, Ella? We have a couple ports close to us in Florida. We're really close to Florida. Is that your main, I guess, port? And Osler says, I'm from the beautiful islands of the Philippines, my friend. Yes. Oh, you're in Long Beach. Oh, that's good. Yeah. Always something to do on a ship, right? I was in the Marine Corps here in the military for 8 years, and the Marines is a department of the Navy, and I spent some time aboard a ship. And that's one thing about a ship, there's always something to do there. Yeah, always something to do. This is what we need, guys. And I hope to get everything this week, but maybe not. Maybe be maximum 3 weeks. That's how many more we need, guys. I figured it out yesterday. But I'm just having fun with it. This is Jassie's thing. This is what she wanted to do. She's the star of the show, and I'm just helping her out, guys. I got home from work at about 5 o'clock and had to go to Walmart and take my dog outside, and his name's Pogie. And Rosalie Green Vlogs is here. That's a nice one there, Ella, to hook up with, is Rosalie Green Vlogs. And Yeah, that's what I need more to get monetized. So we're going to be working on that pretty hard. Rosalie, I don't know if you know Ella Moons, but that is, you know, Ena Clark up in Michigan, our friends. That's her sister, and she works on a cruise ship out of Carnival Cruise Lines, I think, out of Oceanside, California. So she's here visiting tonight. So if you get a chance, please, Rosalie, stop by there. And Ella Moon's Vlog says, hi, Osler. And Ella Moon's Vlog, how many dogs do you have? Just one. And we just got him recently. Jassy wanted a dog, and she had a Filipino friend that she works with. Their son moved to Atlanta and couldn't take the dog with him. So, you know, he's young. He's only 3 years old. And they gave him to us. So, and Jassy just loves him. Y'all help me out on this next line here. Diaza Pearl Vlogs. Hello. I remember you. I visited your place today, I think, or late last night, one of the times. And there is Ella Moon's Vlogs. That's her channel name. And here's Osler. From the beautiful islands of the Philippines. And Ella Moon's, once again. Y'all go visit that channel now. She's got some classy stuff. She's a really nice person. And Rosalie Green Vlog, she's a monetized channel already. We went to visit her and her family in Chattanooga, Tennessee last October. And I think it was October 15th to be exact. And we had a really good time there. And we plan to go there on March 2nd for her son Tyler. He's having a birthday party there. So we're going to travel up there again. I'm going to take the day off from work and everything. And Osler says thanks for that. And we have Sheila May Cole. Hello, Sheila May Cole. Thank you very much for showing up on the live stream down here in Georgia, USA. And lovely Dehen. Hello. Thank you very much. Y'all guys, make sure you get a chance to go up and down the chat log here and visit everybody. Sheila says hello all. And Dioza Pearl Vlog says hello to Sheila May Cole. That's it, guys. We got 5 viewers now, and that's about all I can handle. It's hard to keep up with this stuff. And Osler says, hi, Ela. And Sheila May says, I come, I see you are my friend host. Yes. And Ella May saying hello to everybody. Ella Moons, guys. The cruise ship queen. Carnival Cruise Line, guys. I found that on your Facebook. Yeah, I hope it's up to date. Romero Santos. My 2 phones are here. This is Osler Pepa, my friend. Okay, I got you. Thank you very much. Thank you. Hard to keep up, guys. I don't want to lose any, miss any comments. I like to mess around on the guitar when I'm doing LS. Hey, maybe if I oh, missed a couple, and Romero says you're welcome, and Sheila May says hello to Dioza Pearl Vlog, and Osler Papa says, wow, talented, my friend. Not really, I'm just playing around a little bit, that's all. But I'm gonna invite anybody. If y'all want to join me on camera, all you gotta do is click this link, and you pop up in Backstage, and I'll click you in. If anyone wants to do that. And then you can help me co-host, guys. I like that little, I throw that in there. Dio's the Pearl Vlog says, wow, thanks for inviting, my friend. Well, come join me. I'll do you a song. You can sing this one. Just a small town girl living in a lonely world. She took the midnight train going anywhere. Just a city boy, born and raised in South Detroit. She took the midnight train going anywhere. Singer in a smoky room, smell of wine and cheap perfume. For a smile they could share the night just one more time. Strangers waiting up and down the boulevard, their shadows searching in the night. I got to be careful with that song because I get an email from YouTube all the time about copyright. So I do it on a different key and stuff to try to avoid that, but it never fails, guys. I don't get a strike, but they tell me that someone put a claim in on it, and you know, like if I was monetized, it would be a problem. But because no one's making any money off of what I'm doing, so. And Osler says he likes that song. I like it too, but when it first came out like in 1981, I think, around that time. And, you know, I liked it and all, but, you know, I kind of stopped watching Journey and stuff. But then when Arnel Pineda took over as lead singer, that's when I really started following him. And I did a lot of internet research on Arnel Pineda, and he was a really big star here and was on a lot of talk shows, Oprah Winfrey and some other ones here. And it was just a really great rags to riches song and our story. And I really, just unbelievable. So that's the story behind that, guys. Ella, you still here or are you visiting people's? I like that song because Ella's sister lives right outside of Detroit, and I'm originally from Michigan. And so me and Ella's sister, Ina Clark, I'm going to put her channel out there so you guys can check that. You can tell they're sisters too as soon as you watch her channel. And that's Ina Clark. That's her channel. And, you know, we're both from Michigan. Her husband plays guitar. I play guitar. You know, we're both married to Filipinos. And, you know, it goes on. We got a lot in common. Columbus, Georgia. It's about an hour maybe. I can Google it if you'd like. Let me Google it, guys. Google it. An hour and a half, according to Google. It's 82 miles. We go there once in a while, and we always drive through there on our way to when we go to Atlanta. Down to 2 guys. Is everybody leaving me? I start playing the guitar and everyone leaves me. Macon's about the same. I am here. You are here. You are here in Macon? I go up. Okay, I got you. Hailing from Sponge Cave, watching the sun bathe. All those tourists, they're covered with oil. I'm up from Port Swing, strumming my 6-string. Smell of shrimp there, bugging into boy. Wasted away again in Margaritaville, searching for my lost shaker of salt. Some people claim that there's a woman to blame, but I know it's my own damn fault. Don't know the reason to stay here all season. Nothing is sure but this brand new tattoo. It's a real beauty, Mexican cutie. How I got here, I haven't a clue. Wasted away again in Margaritaville, searching for my lost shaker of salt. Some people claim that there's a woman to blame, but I know it's my own damn fault. Yeah, that's it, guys. Well, Osler, it looks like you're the only one left. You say your ninja's here, and you are here, and I got 2 viewers. That's on StreamYard, and there's a little bit of delay when I use StreamYard. So sometimes it corrects itself, but there is a little bit of delay. a minute or two. I've learned. So. Well, I got Rosalie. She's rolling here too. She's real loyal. You have to check out Rosalie Green Vlogs. There, let me find her channel. Right there. That's it right there. She's real loyal. Loyal. That's it. Rosalie Green Vlogs. Well, I appreciate it, Osler, for helping. And your ninja is loading. I understand. It's good now. I'll watch my monitor. Have them pop back up. So I figure I'll do this an hour, guys. I haven't ate yet, and I'm gonna have to get me something to eat pretty soon. So my wife made me a tuna fish sandwich today for lunch, and some sweet potato French fries. And I ate that about 11 o'clock, and that's all I've had to eat since then. So I can feel the hunger coming on. And she cooked some really good soup tonight. I can't wait to dig into that. Rosalie's at work, guys, up there in Chattanooga. I'm looking forward to the second Rosalie. Where'd I see that at? She's at work. She works a lot, guys. She does her YouTube channel, and that's like a full-time job. And then she's got 3 boys and also works. So she's keeping busy. Here's the link again if anybody wants to join me. Well, guys, let me run to the kitchen real quick. I'll be right back. I had to sample that soup. I appreciate you hanging in there with me, my friend. I had to sample a little bit of that soup. Good. I don't like to eat on camera because I don't know. And those videos people put out there eating all the time and shoving food in their face and all that, I don't like that either. Sister cries out from her baby bed. Brother runs in, feathers on his head. Mama's in her room, learning how to sew. And Dad is drinking beer, listening to the radio. Hank Williams sings Kalijah and Dear John. Time marches on. Time marches on. You know this one? My cousin's going to be here next week. Not really. I just play around. I'm self-taught. That guitar I have, I bought this guitar in 1976. I was about 15 years old, and I worked on a farm all summer up in Michigan and put up hay all summer long. And my dad says, "What are you going to do with that guitar?" I said, what are you going to do with that money? I saved up $135. What are you going to do with that money? I said, I'm going to buy me a guitar. So he took me into a music store in Kalamazoo, and I bought it, $135. I didn't have quite enough with taxes and all that, and then he helped me out with that. And I remember I brought it home. I sat down on the floor in the living room, and he opened up a beer, and he took a sip, and he said, "Well, I hope you learn to play it, boy." That was a long time ago. Yeah, there's a big, long story about my son. And a lot of hurt, too, with all that. So my first wife and I adopted him. He was from Central America. And he suffers from mental illness. And he's really, really violent. broken my ribs on 2 occasions, and he stomped my foot one time and broke my toe. He's pushed his grandmother down and broke her arm. I mean, since he was been 9 years old, and recently, well, about a year ago, he'll be 17 pretty soon. He said he wanted to go back to his real dad. So his real dad's here in Georgia also. So he's been staying with him. So, anyways, that's the story behind him. I see him once in a while, and he'll call. It's raining. It's raining here too in Albany. Yeah, those motorbikes were really flying, man. I think the motorbikes were more cool than the monster trucks. Yeah, he's okay. I mean, he's being taken care of and all, but he, he just told me he wanted to go back to it. And there's no normalcy with him at all in our life or whatever. And it's just, I mean, he's at the point where he's uncontrollable. So I don't know what's going to happen with him. I tried talking to him and teaching him and learning and coaching, but I missed out on all the, dad and son stuff in life. Um, Boy Scouts and camping and treehouse and baseball and all that stuff. You don't have any interest in that. He can't even tie his shoes. And he wanted a pair of Nikes a couple months ago, and I took him to the store to buy him some shoes. And the Air Force ones or Air Force, whatever they are, they're not cheap. And I took him and bought him a pair of those, and and then he said he wanted two pairs, and you can only have one pair. And he had an episode in the store. It was just really bad. So he's doing good now. What you in the hospital for? I got you. Sorry to hear that. I hope everything is better. I hope everything works out okay. But when you get things worked out there in the hospital and everything's back to normal, you all welcome to come down here. And Sunday's the best day. Spend some time down here with us, have a good meal, do some barbecue or cook some Filipino food up. We went out in the country last night. A friend that owns 100 acres in Worth County, and we went exploring and looking for digging for arrowheads. I will join your LS now. Can you drop the link? Okay. Oh, you got the link there, my friend. Are you on a phone or are you on a PC? Um, I think you have to have you can only do it if you're on a PC. I'm not sure though. Ella Moons, you're back, man. I missed you. I was telling everybody about. I was telling. I was bragging you up. I was telling everybody how wonderful you were, and I told them about Mike and Ina up there in Michigan, and I'm from Michigan and all that, and it's cool. I'm glad you're back. It was really a big treat that you're here and come visit me. Jassy will be home probably 9 o'clock or 9:30 or something like that. But I wish you could meet her. And Ace Flawan's here. He says, "Stay safe, always, my friend, always." Ella, do you have any questions you want to ask me or ask anybody? I'm glad you're back. Thank you for coming to visit. Ace Flawan says, "Ella, yeah, she's got a great channel there. Pretty cool." And Osler says, "I really have a slow net here." Yeah. Hey, everybody, that's Ella's channel right there. Ella Moon's Vlog. So make sure you get a chance to go by and see Ella Moon's. Her sister is Ina up in Michigan. Ina Clark. I'm going to type that name. She's got a lot of good stuff there too. Yeah, here we go. We got somebody in the background. Hey, my friend, how's it going?
Hi.
Everything all right?
I'm okay. Yeah, I'm in the hospital because my niece is actually admitted since yesterday.
I'm
Oh,
sorry to hear
no.
that.
This would be the third day. I cannot show you because I cannot show you because she is really what's this? She's too young, so so that it would not affect your mode of live stream.
Okay,
So
I
you will not
understand.
have
Yeah, yeah.
to
Thank you.
change it to made for kids. Uh, and anyway, you can keep the hospital.
I have a friend in Columbus.
I am in the hospital, my friend.
I have a friend, a coworker who just retired that lives in Columbus. He's retired Army, and his
Oh,
wife is
really?
Filipino. His wife is Filipino, and she's the manager of the enlisted club at Fort Benning.
Oh, hmm. My friend is also in Columbus.
Yeah,
Um, he he was born. He was raised and born in Macon, Georgia.
right, right.
Yeah, and he transferred to Columbus just last November. And then, as of now, he is in Macon because he attends a ride shop.
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
Is he military?
No, he is he is a writer. Like
Okay.
that's
Okay.
why when I see your vlog together with your Filipina wife, I really look on it like what does a Georgia or what does Georgia really look like? Because I haven't really seen Georgia yet. So I really check your vlog with your wife, like you were on the Monsters truck, and then
Yeah.
I was checking it. Like I really finished the entire video.
Check out a video that's called Flint River. Flint River.
Mm.
And
All right.
that's the name. I just typed the name of the video, but check it out. And we're under a flood warning right now.
Yeah.
So
So is there a
tomorrow
flood? Is there a flood?
there's there could be a flood. We're under a warning. So we went to the dam
Mm.
on that video,
Mm.
and I want you. And in the next couple of days, I'm going to upload a new video about the flood. So I'm going to have video from when everything's normal to everything is going to be
Oh,
flooding. So
is
just
it is it is it flood only in Albany, or would it also affect to Columbus?
it won't affect Columbus, I don't think, because the Chattahoochee River goes through Columbus, the Chattahoochee River,
Yeah.
and the Flint River comes through Albany, and it enters the Chattanooga River or the Chattahoochee River.
Yeah, I know Gucci River. Yeah, I heard that Gucci River.
Yeah, if you get a
I
chance,
see that river.
go to YouTube and look up a country song called "Way Down Yonder at the Chattahoochee."
Mm.
It
All
gets
right.
hotter than a hoochie coochie. It's a good song. And Ella says, shout out to her coworker, uh, Sergio. Please shout out to my coworker Annie, Crystal, Totsi, Connie, Kataya, Jalen, and Liz. So please, everybody, make sure that you get a chance um, to visit Ella Moon's vlogs and her friends. She works on a cruise ship, Carnival Cruise. She's in Long Beach, California.
Wow. She already have subscribed me. Like I will also subscribe her YouTube channel after staying here. My friend, in a little while, I'm gonna take a bath here and then go home. I will
Okay.
go home, and so I will not be staying here because I have to drive to the house. So I will have to, and at the same time, I'm gonna be on live there.
Okay.
So,
About what
so
time?
me,
About what time?
9 o'clock.
Okay.
Um,
My wife,
about
Jassy, will be home by then, so I'll make sure. Yeah, I got
just in
some
a little
comments.
while.
And Ella Moons, Ace for one, thank you. Ella Moons. Oh, wow, sir. Big singing. Not really. I'm just playing around here. And we have a new guy here, Scott Expat in the Philippines. Hi, kumusta? Joe and Jassy in Georgia. Hello, my friend, Scott Expat in the Philippines.
Hi, Scott.
Thanks for stopping by, my friend. Beautiful baby there you
My
got.
friend Joe, how months have you started your YouTube channel?
6 months ago.
How long have you been started your channel?
6 months ago. 6 months. I'll type it.
Mm. Lucky for you, you only have 360. Is it 360 watt hours?
Wait,
6 months ago we start. Okay.
we only need 360. We are at 3,650.
Oh,
That's where we're at.
I
That's
see.
our total now.
6 months. July. I actually started my YouTube channel. What's that? 306, 3650. Is that your watch hours already?
Yeah, that's our total. Almost there.
June, July, August, September, November.
Yeah, but you a shout out, Osler. Where'd you go, Osler? Hello. Hello, my friends. If you want to join me back, here's the link, guys. And Scott says that he's been to Ella's house, staying connected to you always. Yeah, she's got a nice little channel going on. Just starting out here in the USA, Long Beach, California. She works on the Carnival cruise ships. And that's my link, guys, if you all want to hook up with me. I was wondering. Be right back. I was wondering, no worries. Yeah, I was not wondering. I was wondering. Oh, Scott's here. Sorry about that, man.
Hey,
Hey,
how
my
you
friend.
going,
How's it going?
Joe? I'm fine along.
Yeah.
Just walking. Where is she? Hang on. She'll pop in the view in a minute. Snowy, she's gone in behind. Actually, they've just put this long fence up here between the rail and on both sides. Probably just stop the kangaroos getting in there. Yeah. It's actually for significant native vegetation protected by law. No entry, rubbish dumping, or herbicide used without prior permission. Significant penalties apply. Yeah, they've put that up now to stop people throwing rubbish in there and that, because it's all native vegetation in there.
Right.
So
Right.
I suppose I've got to do something which is good. Probably also to stop me pinching rocks from the pond. But, oh God, bronchitis, mate. I had it when I was in the Philippines. I was in hospital for 3-4 days over there. And as far as I'm concerned, I've got no complaints, mate. They're bloody good doctors, you know.
Right.
But I was in Mactan Hospital, which was, they were really good. Actually, they treated me really good. Like bronchitis, I've been in there 3 times, would you believe? Bronchitis, diarrhea, and sugar diabetes, because I'm type 2. I didn't know that.
I mean,
Had a,
I'm type 2 too. Me too.
I try and fight it. Try and do the right thing and eat the right foods. It's pretty hard. I've actually cut down on eating toast because they recommend you don't eat toast, and not so much milk.
And right.
Yeah. But I'm on about 95 kilos, so it's pretty good, which is great. And yeah, I'm just trying to keep it under control. You know what I mean?
Right. My wife helps me a lot with my diet.
Oh, that's good. That's good. I had chop suey. When I'm in the Philippines, I eat nothing but chop suey and bit of pork and stuff like that. But control. Snowy, get here. Sorry, bloke's coming down the track and he doesn't know the dog, so it's our neighbour. It's all right. There's an old, I don't know whether you can see it, farmhouse on the hill over there.
Yeah.
Built in the 1700s. Last remaining building. Hey, buddy. How you going? Yeah, it's not good. So, there's actually a remnant of like where an old house used to be, and it used to be like a bluestone type of wall. It's way down there. I'm not sure whether it was a house or whether it was part of a old shed or something like that, but it's sort of like
It was a structure.
yeah, it was an old structure, but there's no structure. It's just the brick wall, sort of. It looks like a brick wall now. So I'm just taking Snowy for a bit of a walk, because with CJ, sometimes I don't. Mum, Arlene's home at the moment. She has works Saturday, Sunday, Monday, and has Tuesday off. But she was working a couple of Tuesdays, so we got her off today. But CJ's got a haircut at 1 o'clock.
Oh.
And so I thought, well, I'll take Snowy out for a walk. I'll go down to the tracks and walk back that way.
I got
But,
some comments
yeah.
here. We got some comments here. We got Osler Paypa says, hello, Scott. And
I did.
John Harvey says, shout out, Poe. And John Harvey, Musta na kayo. And Osler says, Scott, where are you?
I'm in Australia, mate. Melbourne, Victoria. We live in a little country town just outside of Melbourne Airport, about, could call it about 20 minutes drive, depending on traffic and what time you have to go to the airport of a morning. But it's like about 20 minutes from Melbourne Airport, which is good. I did say hi to Osler Paysa. How are you? I did text it down on the chat before I came on. But yeah, a lot of I caught 2 tiger snakes yesterday. They're very poisonous, and we also get king browns here as well. Snakes. Sometimes you'll see one go across the track here. Not very often. And you might catch the odd 1 or 2 kangaroo come out of the scrub and head up towards up that way. Where Snowy's heading. We're going to head back the other way. And
Hey, Snowy, come here, boy. Snowy,
Come girl.
boy.
She's a good dog for CJ, mate. Joe. I'd head down that way, but it's a bit of a drop.
Yeah.
But it's as you can see, the building through the tree there.
Yeah, I see it.
That's the only last remains. Now, there used to be there's 3 homesteads here. I'm just giving you a bit of a what do you call a history lesson about Australia.
Will there be a quiz later?
Pardon?
You going to have a quiz later?
I probably will. I did have my live stream last night, Joe, and my live streams are 10 o'clock Australia time, 7 o'clock Philippine time, every Monday night. Sometimes I'll pop on a Saturday and that, but it's not a scheduled live stream. If I do that on a Saturday, it's just out of the blue sort of thing. If CJ's asleep and I got nothing much to do at the moment, I do have to mow the lawns and stuff like that. But you know what I mean? If I've got sort of a bit of loose ends and that, I just basically do that.
Come here. I want to introduce you to my dog. Come here, boy.
What do you got?
Come here, boy.
Excuse me.
This is my boy.
Oh, what a beautiful boy. He's a beautiful dog.
Oh. He's a boxer.
Yeah, they're great. They're great for people, aren't they? Boxer, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're lovely dogs.
His breast
Good,
thing.
Good companions, mate. They really are. Yeah, that house was a little farm. I think it's a like a hay shed or a because Australia was built on the sheep's back in the early 1800s, as well as gold mining around about the 1800s, around during the American Civil War period. We had the USS Shenandoah, I think, here, and an American naval clipper was here, and there was another one too as well. I can't think of the name of it. I've got it. Funny enough, I've got it in garage in a case, and I just can't think of the name of it at the moment. But yeah, the wool sheds were built in the early 1700s, and there was a big farm just outside of Sunbury on this side, and there's one that way to what they call Emu Bottom, and that was a period home as well, and homestead and sheep farm as well. So we were sort of built on the sheep's back with the wool, and for meat well, back then meat exports wasn't that much, but wool was played a big part in our country in sending wool to like Southeast Asia and that sort of region. So they basically had that, and then cattle came in, and like you had all the big cattle barons. Well, they came in up around Darwin, and because all the land up there is like open country, mate. Your next door neighbour would be 3 million mile away.
I have
That's saying a lot.
I have a Jeep.
Yeah.
I would love to ride in Australia with my Jeep, but the steering wheel's on the other side.
Oh yeah, yeah. It's funny. We drive we're on the left-hand side, but our steering wheel's on the right side. Yeah, in the Philippines, you drive on the
Left side.
right-hand side. The steering wheel's on the left-hand side. So
Yeah.
go figure. I don't know why they don't make cars.
I drove in Japan for a couple years, and it was hard. It was hard for me to adjust.
Yeah, it's not easy. I drove in. We brought a car. We brought a Suzuki multivan back in the Philippines. Purple little thing it is. It's a good little car. It's done well, and it's starting to show its age though. But these things, they keep going. The little we used to have them here in Australia, but they exported them out to the Philippines basically because they were too small for Australia's roads, and they blow over in a big gust of wind here. They're short wheelbase and they stand upright, sort of, nearly as big as your mobile phone, basically. Over there, they're good to drive around in and have fun. I wanted to buy something a little bit bigger, but we didn't want to overstretch our budget because we brought land in Sogod, which is north of Cebu City, north of Danao, and it's lovely up there, mate. We've got, at the moment, 300 square metres, and for the life of me, do you think every time I ask someone, how much is 300 square metres in acres and hectares? No one can answer me. And I'm bugging if I know. All I know is we've got 300 square metres, and we're going to add to another, another 100 square metres to it. So we'll end up having 400 square metres. At the moment,
you can Google it. There's a conversion on Google. Yeah.
All right, no worries. I'll do that. Snowy, don't you like the way she loves this? Going in the tall grass, and we're a couple of weeks. What is it? We're 24th today of February.
Yeah.
And we're a month away from autumn. It's pretty muggy. It's got a cool breeze. Pretty muggy at the moment, and it's lovely, and we still get snakes around about probably towards the end of they're always here, but they come out more in the summer months, which is around about now to the end of March because we go into autumn. We're in autumn for a month, I think, and then we have winter, which is about 4 months, and then we have spring, which is about 3 months, and goes into summer, into December. So it's not too bad. It's pretty good. Just showing you the down there. That goes down that way, around the bend. You keep walking, you end up in Sunbury, the little township. A lovely little township. Got anything you want. We are expected to have a Kmart over where that blue and grey building is there.
Yeah, I see it.
But at the moment, it's a question mark because we used to have what they call what was it? Home Hardware or something like that, and they went belly up, and now I think Cole. It's funny, Coles and someone else owns it, and then it gets taken over, and someone else joins in and buys it and takes over the whole place. You know, but it takes a while for them to get their foot in their tail to get a move on, so to speak. You know what I mean? But that's the concrete place. I'm just showing you around. I love to show you what Australia looks like, and that's where I was up that way. But you know, we have a fair bit of history. We had a place called what we call the Mansion down in Werribee, sorry, and it had acreage as far as the Yuyangs, which are native Aboriginal land, mountains, and then we had Chloe, get out of there. Come on. I don't want to get bitten by a snake. That's the last thing I need at the moment. That used to take up a big lot of acreage, mate. You know, the homesteads were here were like on 1 million acres, you know, with no fences back then. So, like a bit like when I used to watch I'm a big John Wayne fan. Used to watch all those westerns and, you know, all the cattle barons that had land, and then when other farmers come up that way, up go the fences, and before you know it, you know, everything's blocked off. You know, you could walk for miles without seeing a fence. Well, here in Australia, up north around the outback, you can walk over 3 million miles before you hit another fence. And then when you hit one, it's one similar to this, but about 7 foot high, to keep the roos out on the other side and keep the dingoes out, which is Australia's native dog. Yes, they do bite, and yes, they can kill. A bit bigger than Snowy, brown, tan in colour, bit the same as your boxer there. But they can. We've had a few incidents on Fraser Island up in Queensland. The state government up there in Queensland starting to think whether what they might do is close that island off to human dingo, because it's not fair to put a dingo down for something that's a natural predatory thing to do is hunt, you know.
Right. Yeah.
So they're thinking about doing that at the moment. So I'm not quite sure what's going to go on there.
Hey,
Oh, my
mate,
regards.
I'm going to run to the kitchen just a second.
No problemo.
Hey, Scott, you there?
Yeah, mate.
My wife, she was living in Singapore, OFW in Singapore when I met her, and her boyfriend, well, a former boyfriend was an Australian guy who was a airplane pilot.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So she worked for a wealthy uh, people who was in the shipping industry in Australia. And, she speaks with an Australian accent.
Oh, that's all right. That's good.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, hang on a sec.
All right.
I took her to Las Vegas, the Grand Canyon, and Death Valley, California, Washington, D.C., Niagara Falls, and Michigan several times because I'm originally from Michigan. And
All right.
San Francisco is her bucket list, but I think she really wants to visit Australia.
Yeah, look, it's lovely here. We've got the train coming through. I'll have to.
That's a
What?
fast train.
That's the country train. Goes from Melbourne, city of Melbourne, all the way up to Bendigo. I think as far as Swan Hill, I'm not sure. We do have a steam locomotive, but during summer, that steam locomotive doesn't. It's called the City of Melbourne. It doesn't run around summertime due to the steam and the fires and stuff like that.
Right. That sounds fun.
Where are we? I've got to try and angle the camera. I'm sort of. I think that's it. The tree there. That's a big gum.
Do you guys hunt?
They go.
Do you
They go
hunt?
to about 30 meters, 30 feet.
Do
Sorry.
you
Tall.
hunt kangaroo there?
I used to in my young days. We don't do it now. They're trying to stop that. More feral pigs than anything. We
yeah.
hunt. I used to hunt feral pigs. And
He just cooked some wild boar last week.
it's not bad. It tastes all right. A bit gamey to me, but these are eucalyptus trees. Now I don't know whether they're saplings or they were little ones put in there to grow. They'll grow as big as this thing.
That's fascinating.
Yeah.
Fascinating.
30 feet high they grow to. These are all gums. Sorry. They're all gums along here. All the way up to there are all gums and gum trees there. So if we were to have a slight little fire here, all this would go up like that.
You've had some big fires there in Australia.
Yes, that way, about say 5 hours away. 5 hours away up in the high country, maybe 6 because the mountains are so. I've been up around. What I'm doing and all that, which is over that way. But basically, that you kept going right down that way. The road only goes so far, but you know what I mean. If you walk, if you were walking like an Aboriginal,
Right.
take it probably 6 days to get there by foot. But Oh, you know, Aboriginals, mate, they go walkabout. When they go walkabout, all this area here used to be all Aboriginal land.
You
Well, it
know,
still is.
you know how I learned about the Aboriginals. You know how I learned about the Aboriginals was a song from
Yeah.
called "My Boomerang Won't Come Back."
Excuse me. But as you can see, she's dry as a bone down here. About a couple of weeks ago, when we had all that rain, it was sort of like a lush. It's green here on the sides, but
Right.
down on this side, it's all brown. The cancels years ago, cancels would be out doing work and doing things, you know, making sure. Like, we just live here,
Right.
and we got gums there. So, you know, if that was to all go up, we'd have to go back 3 streets that way to get
Yeah.
away from it.
Yeah.
To fight these with water, with the garden hose, forget
Ah.
about it. You might as well just drop it, get out, you know.
That's
You
scary.
can always rebuild your house, but, you know, it's not that I'm about. It's this. And if you ain't got it,
Yeah.
the land, you probably be able to sell the land and get the house knocked down and that, but to build another house, you're looking at, like, you know, close to the 70,000 sort of dollar mark, where back home in the Philippines it's not so much, you know. It's,
You have insurance there for your house?
oh yeah. When we lived in East Keilor, which is down in a little suburb northwest of Melbourne, city of Melbourne, and it was lovely, you know. But we come up here. Mum saw this house, and we come up here and moved up here before Dad passed away 3 years ago now. But you know, these things happen, and for a reason. It's just great. I love it up here. It's quiet. Like, you know, you walk out the streets in the Philippines, mate, the kids are all over the place. Here, forget about it. They're all inside playing video games and arcade games and on the computer all the time. You know, I try and get out when I do me live streams and do some videos as well. I can't do me live stream on my phone as yet because I'm not at the 1,000K mark.
You're doing
getting close to it though.
You're doing you joined my StreamYard on your phone, right?
Oh, I can do that, but I can't do a live stream on my phone.
Okay,
It
well
won't allow me.
I'm gonna help you on your hours, okay?
No problems, thank you.
I will.
I'm actually trying to get around to everybody. I try to get around to all my subscribers. Trust me, it's just so hectic. Once you get to a certain amount, I've lost a few, but they're still there. There's some there that I've had to take away because they obviously have had enough of YouTube and decided to pack up and go somewhere else or do something else, you know. But
Well,
I'll stay.
I'm gonna support you, my friend. You and your wife, Scott. I'm gonna support you.
My wife's got her own channel too, Arlene Inde Lins.
Well, type it.
She's only got.
Type it for us.
I'll tell you what. Excuse that. My other hand is like. Trust me, I need to see Mum back home in the Philippines. This hand here, that I'm not holding the phone. As soon as I put the phone in the hand, it shakes like buggery. Just to give it a rest, you know what I mean? But
Yeah.
it's you know, look, I'll type Arlene's channel in for you and do all that, and I will pop in quite a few times when you've got a live stream, especially my regards to Jessie. And I'll talk to her. Sometimes I've had to go because either CJ needs a change or he needs a bath or we need to feed him. I have to drop what I'm doing straight away more or less. So, you know what it's like having kids. But this is our little reserve here.
It looks beautiful. Beautiful.
Yeah, it's lovely, but I've had 2 tiger snakes coming up under here.
You have a gun?
This area where I am here is supposed to be under cancel. And when your fence starts to list, it's not so bad at the moment there, but when you're on the other side of the house, it's leaning like that.
Do you have a gun?
No, I don't have a gun. I've got a pole with a catcher thing for the snake. They don't seem to come near the dog. We had one, a big tiger snake. It would have been about the size of, probably from, there to about here long.
Wow, big snake.
And that came. It must have came from. Sorry, Joe. It must have come from here because it went. It would have had to come either through here, but if it come through here, Snowy would have seen it because she's on the other side of that fence.
Right.
But this side, like it's fenced off from that pergola there, so she would have had to seen it. But I think it came up through there and went around the front, and we've got a hole in the fence at the back, which I must need to repair. But we've got blue tongue lizards as well, which are harmless, and they go in and out that hole, so I don't want to block them, if you know what I mean. So I just got to put up with it and catch them when I see them and take them as far over to the other side of the railway as I can.
Snowy.
And then
Snowy,
we can go.
Snowy. Snowy.
Yeah.
Snowy.
Yeah.
Come here, girl. Come here, girl. Hey,
So
girl.
look.
Hey. Hey, girl.
She needs a bath, Joe. But anyway, I gotta get going, buddy. Huh?
Ask Snowy to subscribe to my channel.
No worries. I'm subscribed to yours and Jesse's.
Right. But ask
I
Snowy.
always stay connected, mate. Don't worry about that. I'm not going away. You won't get room, mate. You got to kick me out of there before I.
If Snowy got her channel?
Nah, Snowy's on ours. Snowy's on our channel with us.
Okay.
But she does appear. I've actually just put up 4 videos a couple of days ago. I did one Saturday, I did one Sunday. Snowy's on all 3 of them, I think. So she gets a guest star appearance on our channel. Good
girl. Good girl.
As well as CJ. Get out of there, Snowy. Good. Out. They tend to know when there's snakes around, these dogs. She's a border collie, which is an Australian cattle dog.
Right.
Get out. Come on. Originally, they were brought out from England before her parents were brought out. They were brought out from England. They used to guard the sheep and that in England and round the sheep up for the farmers back there in England and Scotland. So they're an old English.
Did they guard the queen?
No, she's got corgis. Anyway, mate, I gotta go, bro, because my battery's dying on this.
All right.
Been lovely talking to
five,
you.
give me
We'll talk
five,
to you
give me
again.
Give me 5. All right, my friend. Love
Catch
you.
you again later. My
Tell your
regards
wife-
to Jesse.
Yeah, you tell your wife I said hello, and Jesse said hello.
Okay.
And,
All right. Well, I'll get her to put her name down on your channel. Snowy, get off the road, will you? Dog. All right, matey. No worries. We'll do.
all right,
You
mate.
take care. Have
My
fun.
friend,
And remember, life's good.
life's good. Bye.
Bye. See you, mate.